Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am ThatTaffer, and this is Stonekeep, another one of those treasures from my childhood. And I sort of decided to make this a B-series while I'm playing through Daggerfall, so let's go ahead and get started with this game. This is another one of those that really is quite special to me. And the story behind it, actually, is rather interesting. Well, I mean, it's not interesting, it's a story about some kid playing a game, but I remember at my grandparents', they would occasionally just kind of have stuff laying out. And one of the things that they had laying out was this awesome looking box for this game called Stonekeep.
Beware Khull-Khuum's minions. Arm yourself quickly. Find the stairs leading down.
And it just looked absolutely awesome. I cannot emphasize how awesome it looked. Do I? I don't have a weapon to start, do I? So this is one of those old school dungeon crawling games. In the vein of Dungeons and Dragons and... Ooh, there we go. Weapon. Not Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeon Master 1 and 2. Eye of the Beholder. Those kinds of games, you know, where it's tile-based movement. A modern comparison would be something like... oh, what's it called? Grimrock, which is a series that I never got into, but I really feel that I should, because I actually really enjoy these old school dungeon crawlers, if you can't tell already. Go ahead and pick up this skull. We can use these skulls to mark where we've been later. We're going to need that. Ooh, armor. Didn't know that was there. What else we got? Nothing. Okay. Check out. If I remember right, one of these rooms is booby-trapped right at the beginning. Like, right from the very start. I don't know if it's this one. No, we're safe so far. Okay, so we got a healing potion. A scroll of some sort. We'll read that in a moment. Another dagger, so we'll keep that up top so we can throw it. FUD. More FUD. More FUD. And yet more FUD. And, well, geez. Is there anything else in there? Awesome. So let's go ahead. First thing that I want to do, save the game. Alright. Let's get started. First thing we got to do is meet the big bad. I don't think I have a map yet. No, you don't have a map at the beginning. Let's make sure I've been to all the rooms on this floor before. I think I have. Nope, 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 nope. Q and E is not strafe. Is there strafe? I feel like I should be able to strafe left and right. But I feel a lot of things. Alright, here we go. There is a secret in this area that lets you get like the strongest weapon in the game right away, but we're not going to do that.
Khull-Khuum, do not gloat so soon. My champion will defeat you.
That was Khull-Khuum. He's the bad guy. Basically medieval Darth Vader by appearance and sounds. I kind of like him. Not gonna lie. As a kid, I thought he was one of the coolest dudes. Evil dudes. The combat is basically just clicking on stuff and dodging out of the way. I also can throw rocks. Oh. My bad. Which I think next time I will... Let's get a dagger ready to toss. If I remember how to do it. Well, let's put that dagger back, actually. Let's see what's in this room. My first priority is I need to find a map. Is there not a way just to quick pickup? No, there isn't. Not that I'm aware of, anyways. So, sometimes a bunch of, like, ants and stuff will crawl up. Yep. Okay. We'll crawl out of those holes. But you already know that now. Go ahead and pick that up. Get ourselves some heals going. And this is okay, so let's talk about this game just a little bit. How much time do I have left? Oh, I got plenty of time. We just started this episode. This is, like I said, it's kind of a game that I just sort of stumbled across at my grandparents' house one day, and we took it home and we installed it on our old Packard Bell, I think it would have been back then. Maybe the Gateway. And booted up, and after trials and tribulations in DOS, we finally get... Just a moment, I gotta kill this thing so I can concentrate. There we go. And after many trials and tribulations and getting the damn thing running, because this game was not easy to get running on my computer. This is locked. No map yet? Okay. Was not easy to get running on my old computer. I think it was something to do with the sound. Maybe I didn't have the proper sound card for it or something. But we booted it up, and the entire family was just instantly addicted. All of us loved those old dungeon crawlers, like Dungeon Master. Dungeon Master 2 was a huge hit in my house. I still remember the combination of runes needed for the fireball spell, O-Cath Ra. Like, those games just were huge. Absolutely huge in our household. So I thought I'd go back and kind of revisit. My goodness, there's a lot of ants down here. And it's a trip. Now, there are a few things about this genre that always kind of was difficult to get used to for modern gamers, especially, I think, is the fact that everything looks the same. There's that gash right there on every single wall. And also, if you pay close attention, it changes direction when you move forward or when you turn, something like that. At least I think yep, there it goes, yeah. So it goes from right to left, and then when you turn this way, it switches direction briefly. So there's a couple like little things like that that are always through. Oh. You know what? Yeah. That way we can just go ahead and, I think probably just right-click. Do I need to do this one at a time? Of course I do. I love old school gaming. I mean that sarcastically and actually. So do I just need to right-click? Yep. And then I can pick up the stone and put it in my bag. There we go. Ooh. Alright, I missed, because of course I did. There we go, there we go. Oh, that thing is nasty. Let's go ahead and grab our stones real quick and chase after this giant ant. My first D&D campaign that I ran as a kid, which it sucked, of course it sucked, was actually based off the architecture and level design of Stonekeep. I was so enamored with this game. I just absolutely loved everything about it. Never beat it though. None of us did. Anyone in our family. Why'd the music stop? Yeah, suddenly it's really quiet. Okay. There we go. Because you can very easily screw yourself. So I think you need to find all of the orbs that the gods are trapped in. Otherwise, you cannot beat Khull-Khuum. Or at least it's extremely difficult to. My mother is actually the only one to have ever made it to the Realm of Shadow. I never got that far. Of course, I was just a little kid. I think I must have been 10 or 12 years old when I played this. I think I played this before Daggerfall, actually. So it was kind of around that era, but not quite. Shargas? Oh, we are not ready for these guys. Oh, wow. Okay. Uh-oh. Alright, let's Let's just retreat and throw stones. Okay, we got one. Let's go ahead and equip this sword as well. I think this will probably be better than that dagger. I never read that book, did I? Scroll, excuse me. We'll take a look at that after we get this other Sharga. Shargas are the little goblin-looking dudes, obviously. And they are a fairly prevalent enemy in the game. How much health do I have? And they actually have a little bit of a story to them. That's the thing. Okay, so this game, it has a lot of world building. It's sort of done in the background for the most part. Ow. Well, let's get this guy. These things can be lethal if you don't. Shoot. Yeah, if you let them corner you, they can be pretty nasty. What was I saying? Something about world building. It does a lot of kind of in the background storytelling, just sort of by its world, by its environment, scrolls that you find, sort of like a lot of modern, games do with the audio logs and stuff like that. We should take a look at this. The Throgs. I was actually about to bring those guys up. So the Throgs are kind of an orcish race. Kind of. They're just big, nasty Frankenstein monster-looking kind of guys. And they have enslaved the Shargas within and around Stonekeep. In fact, I think the Shargas on this level and above the caves are escaped Shargas. I'm not completely certain on that, so don't quote me on that. I'm definitely not an expert on the lore of this game. Oh, hey. Alright, so one of the things about this game, if I can get it to work properly, is that sometimes enemies will just be hanging out on the other side of a door and not allowed to move beyond. And you literally can just stand back and just take him out in ranged combat, which seems cheap. I know. However, this game is extremely difficult. The enemies will just whittle you down, especially if you don't use magic. And the magic system in this game is kind of... It's very strict in the way that you can use magic, so you have to... I'll show you a little bit later on. In a couple episodes, I think, by then, we'll have our first rune totem spell wand thingy. You have a very limited amount of mana, and you can only recover it at mana circles. And relying too much on magic makes it so that you don't level up your character's stats. Kind of one of those games. We need a key. So it's really not wise to rely upon magic too much, unfortunately. I mean, it's really kind of sad because the magic spells are fun to use, and they're very powerful. There we go. Okay. But enough jacking the game off. Let's go ahead and keep playing it. Ah, healing. Well, remember that's there. Hopefully I'll remember that's there. Because we need to get that book, that log book, our quest journal, on which to make notes. And this is very much one of those games that you want to make notes in. Alright, let's head back downstairs and kind of continue skirting around the corridors of the mid-levels of Stonekeep. I think I was going to go this way. There's some Shargas over here. Yeah, there's two of these guys. Come on. Really? I guess I'll just knife him. Oh, shoot. Let's just keep going. Can I pick that up? Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, see that? They just slam you. Alright, we're gonna cheese one of these guys. And then take the other one out legit. Or just do it to both of them. Aw, poor guy. I don't know if it matters if I spare them or not. Oh, hey! Come on. That was cheap. Well, let's heal. Grab some of these scimitars. I don't know why I'm hoarding them. They're kind of useless. Well, there's other characters to equip later on. Let's fix the music again by pressing escape. Alright. Well, I guess we should continue pressing onward and see if we can't find that logbook within the next episode or two. Yeah, I think we'll drop it here for now. Thanks for joining me.